Hi, I am Heather Bennett-Hart, and I am a military spouse. I've been a military spouse for it'll be 5 years this summer, and I just wanted to kind of share my experience as being a military spouse who also has a career, and I've had a lot of struggles with it in the past 4 years, or at least the last 4 years. I actually graduated with my master's in elementary education right when I met my husband, and we were married about 7 months later. And I was fortunate that at his current duty station I could teach and it was fine. But shortly after, pandemic hits and then he got orders, I was really fully put into the experience of being a military spouse navigating the workforce after that first PCS. We were PCSing from North Carolina to San Diego, California, and I ended up having to pay thousands of dollars just to, I just spent thousands of dollars on obtaining a master's in elementary education, and then I had to spend even more money to get my teaching credential for the state of California. And while there are some programs for spouses and I had some fees waived, I still was paying out of pocket just to be credentialed for the state of California. And this was in the year of 2021. And that's when I really had a hard time getting a job. And so I had applied to teach in the San Diego district, and I was told from a couple of people that they were very hesitant to hire military spouses because they aren't permanent. They're going to be moving. And I am understanding, but I also think it's really unfair because I pride myself on my work, and how am I supposed to gain experience as an educator if I'm not able to get into my own classroom? So I faced a really big hurdle until I was able to actually connect on a military spouse educator page on Facebook, where I found my teaching job in San Diego, and then we PCS'd, and now I'm here in Hawaii. I've been tackling the job force here, as well as kind of taking some of my own time to take a break, because it is stressful. It's stressful having to leave mid-year, because that's something I talk about all the time with my husband, is that I understand that the military comes first. I understand that it is his job, his career, that's the priority. I totally get it. But systematically taking teachers out of classrooms mid-year only hurts the nation. And so kind of hoping that there would be different things set in place for spouses who are in professions such as education, where just because my husband gets orders in January doesn't mean my school year is going to just end in January. But I think that going off of my experience in San Diego, that having the work opportunity tax credit and all, that would be really beneficial, because then it would give more opportunities to military spouses, especially in areas like San Diego when there's a massive population of military. And I understand that San Diego is a place everybody wants to live, but if we're being, put there for our husband's jobs, we should be given advantages to trying to get jobs because we are qualified. I have a degree, I want to use that degree, and I like to work, and I deserve to be able to use that degree. And then one thing that I've found for, my husband and I, me having a job does make us more financially secure. Unfortunately, I think something that the military isn't really thinking about is that the way our country is going in terms of economically is that we no longer you can't live off of one income anymore. And especially that my husband, I made more money than my husband. And so to think that we lived a very nice life as, a dual income household, no kids, just animals, we were able to do the things we wanted. We were able to, have that quality time together, because a lot of those things are financial. We are able to, go on trips. I can help him get out of debt. He can help me with, student loans. It balanced that. It made us less stressed. And so it also helped with the PCS process, because a lot of times, and this is from my own experience, it's expensive. All of the things that, we are required to do as military families to move to duty stations, not all the things are covered. And if we didn't have my income, we would be in debt. And so to think that, I'm trying to contribute to my household as in terms of my husband and I, but then I'm putting that money into his job at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, as a military spouse, we wake up and we say, this is the life, this is the lifestyle, this is his job, I'm here to support him. And it's stressful. It really is. I just PCS'd to Hawaii in early January. We were here, it's now April, and my husband's gone. So not only did I have to leave my job mid-year, I'm now here I'm unemployed, looking for work. And now my husband's gone, and I'm having to put a lot of the responsibility for the household is on me, taking care of our animals, taking care of myself, making sure my husband's taken care of, all while the time navigating another work field by myself without him being here to be my emotional support. Again, comes with the territory of military, totally understand it, nobody's fault there. But these are the kind of burdens that we face that it would be nice if it was like, okay, well, we're gonna let you finish the school year out and then you'll PCS. Or, you know, we even talked about it once we got here that I could have stayed behind and then just met him here. And then we thought about how that would put us out financially and it wasn't worth it. So it's like, my career is always put on the back burner. His career is priority. And yes, I get it as a military. It should be like that. But I matter too. And all the military spouses that have degrees, have careers, and who have to put on hold, we matter. Like, we are contributing to our society, we're contributing to this community, but yet we're always facing roadblocks. And sometimes it would just be nice if someone can say, oh, I have a job for you. I can see you're qualified, boom, let's do it. Because a lot of us love what we do. I love being a teacher, and it makes me hate being a teacher because I'm constantly having to leave my community, my students, and then face this hurdle of deciding, do I work? Do I change my career? What do I do? Because I need something that's more sustainable for this life. So I think that there needs to be more conversations about military spouses and with their careers and how it contributes to the military. I just wish that we had a little more, I don't know, just something so when we're worrying about picking up our whole lives, worrying about moving ourselves, worrying about so many things, if we could just have one thing for us, and it's our careers, and knowing that when we go to the next duty station, it's not going to be hard, because everything else is hard for us. And just one thing would be nice, just one thing that's ours to own. My job, my career, and the things that I want out of life, just as much as I love my husband and what he gets to do for his career. We deserve the same. So I'm sorry if that was a long-winded response for how I feel. Thank you for letting me share my thoughts on this, and I hope that it helps contribute to the cause, because this is something in the past 4 years I have felt very passionately about. And I'm just kind of at a point where I love what I do, and I know I'll be able to do it when he gets out, but why can't I do it now? And why can't I be successful in my career and not face the backlash of, why did you move so much? Why are there gaps in your resume? And all of those things that all of us have to deal with. So thank you so much.